Here's what you missed on Phathead and Cande in the morning. Weekdays 6 to 10 a.m. on My Country 96.1.
My Country 96.1, Phathead, Cande Roth. We're looking at 68, some clouds, maybe a touch of rain this morning, but overall just mostly cloudy today. Tomorrow for your Wednesday, Hump Day Hoedown Dublin Deck, we start with some clouds, but then we look like we get the sun. 75, mix of sun and clouds for your Wednesday, and another big night. Lockmore on stage, DJ Salty Jim, and a ton of concert tickets tomorrow night. And a reminder, this Friday at Mulcahy's, grab your tickets, moles.com. Chris Lane is back in the house this coming Friday for our 14th birthday show. Going to be a lot of fun out at Mulcahy's, and a busy week for us Wednesday and Friday. Got a couple of big events here. Dublin Deck on Wednesday, and then Mulcahy's Friday with Chris Lane. Excited, very excited about that. Hope your day yesterday, the day after Father's Day, was good, and you had a good rest of your day after we signed off here on the morning show, and decent time as you get back to work, get into it. It's a strange time of year as we deal with end of school, as we deal with, going to work, summertime, people planning vacations, lots going on at this time. So the question becomes, when do you take a break? Specifically, a mental break, because a new study is out and found that people working 50-plus hours a week, that could literally break your brain. Check this out. Researchers scanned the brains of 110 healthcare workers, split them into two categories, overworked and not overworked. They defined overworked as 52 hours a week or more. And they found that in the different groups, working that much can cause significant changes in parts of the brain associated with executive function and emotional regulation. I mean, that's why we get angry when we're tired, right? That seems to make sense. Messes with your decision-making skills. We know that. Causes you to get emotional, fly off the handle. And here's the big one. Affects memory and attention span. They didn't look all that much at the long-term effects of this stuff, but they suspect being overworked for years on end, probably not great for your mental health, especially if you work through weekends and never take a vacation. So as you come into summertime here, make sure, reminder to take your vacations. And to go along with that, there is another one talking about older people who might be lonely. Do you know, this study is kind of combined with the other one, a comprehensive study of nearly 400,000 older folks receiving care in their homes found that lonely older adults had a 20% lower risk of dying within a year compared to non-lonely older adults and non-lonely seniors. So basically saying, if you are alone in your home getting care and you'd be, defined as lonely, you're actually living longer. Yeah, probably because you don't have to put up with anybody, because you're not dealing with anyone. Somebody wants to steal the remote from you, or somebody's yelling at you what to have for dinner. Yeah, there could be things that go into play there. The study conducted in Canada, Finland, and New Zealand. The participants all had nurses visiting their homes to help them with daily activities like bathing, dressing, managing medication. Now, loneliness was common for people in this situation, but they ended up living longer. Plenty more to do today. We've got your Bald and the Beautiful Entertainment. That comes up at about 8:12. National Days Good News Stories, late 8 o'clock hour. The neighbor that has called 911 over 600 times on their other neighbor. We will get into that one as well. Dublin Deck Wednesday, Chris Lane Friday at Mulcahy's. We got a lot going on this week. 68, some clouds today, maybe a touch of rain tomorrow, mix of sun and clouds, about 75 for your Wednesday. Phathead and Cande, My Country 96.1.
Phathead and Cande in the morning, weekdays 6 to 10 a.m. on My Country 96.1.